Welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report, brought to you by yours truly, Jalen Rose. The Knicks have the advantage on the scoreboard at halftime. Clearly, the number of three-pointers these guys scored in the first half was incredible. And if they can keep that up, it's going to be tough to keep that team down. These are the guys getting buckets for the New York Knicks. The Bulls are in need of some changes at the half. They don't have a single player that can claim double figures in scoring. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Chicago Bulls.
Game track. Field goal percentage.
The Chicago Bulls definitely wouldn't mind having their opponent's field goal percentage. Unlike them, it's been 4 shots and poor effort. It was not a great half. Their offense was at its worst in the second quarter.
Player of the half.
Brandon Knight is the game leader in points and the impact player of the half. And let's not bury the lead here. He didn't miss a single shot in the opening half. I don't think he could brick a shot even if he tried.
Who was cold?
Pau Gasol would have definitely preferred being our player of the half, but he was anything but that. I'm sure he'd like to redeem himself in the second half. But the way things have been going thus far, it's hard to believe it's going to happen for him. Here are the top plays from the opening half.
Number 3. Number 2. Number 1.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
And we're back at the United Center for the second half. Along with Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Breen on hand. New York's got to be very happy with that first half. Right now, they can't afford any complacency.
Yeah, no slip-ups. Continue to grind out quality possessions at both ends of the floor. Take nothing for granted.
The two defenders swarm. McGrady on the drive, and he throws it down. The screen is set. Young on the drive, adjusting on the shot. Gasol the rebound. Puts it down.
Oh, that's nice right there. The finish at the rim with the nice dunk.
Number 3, the answer.
To the rim, and Ben Gordon with the two-pointer.
You can tell both of these teams are completely unselfish with the basketball. Look at the assist total, and you can tell that both teams have learned very well that sharing is the true joy in this game.
2.5 remaining in the third. New York's up by 4. And he curls in. A powerful slam.
2 points.
And here's another look at that amazing dunk. Well worth the replay. McGrady bringing it up. In the paint, and Pau Gasol with a nice shot for 2.
The ball movement in this game has been phenomenal, forcing a lot of defensive rotations and ultimately a lot of passes leading to direct scores.
Moves around the defender to the reverse, and Brandon Knight with a nice look sinks it.
Look, you can't give up layups like that. You got to protect the basket and the paint at all costs.
Nice move into the paint. Inside. Oh, what a brilliant move.
That's nice body control right there on that layup. Good finish.
Knight on the drive. Tries to adjust the shot, and he draws the foul. Tracy McGrady picks up his first foul of the night. And Brandon Knight will go to the line. He's 2 for 2 from the line. And he connects on the first free throw.
It's hard to score in this league, but you have a better chance if you're a great free throw shooter to do it at the free throw line. This is good basketball right here. Be aggressive, take the contact, and get to the free throw line.
Iverson flips it in.
Sometimes the simplest plays are the hardest ones to execute. Good layup.
Stoudemire, and a nice finish at the basket.
The assist from number 7, Ben Gordon.
Iverson against Knight. Lane Beard's shot turned back. Double team, able to get the shot off. It'll count if it goes. Oh, nice rejection by Lopez. 3/4 complete. The Knicks up by 6. Stay tuned for more Monday Night NBA presented by ESPN after this short break. Fourth quarter set to begin. Can they possibly keep this pace up? What an offensive display.
Both teams have been offensive juggernauts so far in this game. And yes, if they continue to get these type of shots, they will have a great opportunity to keep scoring the ball the way they have been. Stops are critical, though, to try to win this game down the stretch.
Lewis against Gordon. Gasol draws the double. Strong rebound by Lopez. He's averaging 6 boards per game this season. Lopez follows with another shot. Able to connect, and it's now a double-figure lead.
We're seeing a lot of offensive energy on the floor from both of these teams with terrific ball movement.
Oakley's looking to operate from down low. Fires away for 2. Nails it.
Hey, you can only control what you can control. The defense there was great. It was just a better shot.
Gets to the rim. Ref caught him. Hit in the act of shooting. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1 for the Knicks.
Oops, missed the first one.
Substitutions, Chicago. Stepping in for...
Oh, he misses them both.
Number 4, Alfred Payton.
From beyond the arc. Puts it in from way downtown.
Excellent balance. Beautiful release. Knocked it in.
Number 3, Chris Paul.
For 2, he puts it in.
The assist from number 4, Alfred Payton.
Lane Beard's trying to get down low. Hall against Burke for 3. Misfires from long distance. throws the alley-oop. And he lays it in. What a sweet play.
To be able to gather yourself in the air and still finish. Beautiful play.
Paul on the drive to the basket. Puts it up and in. What a play from Chris Paul.
You want to keep attacking the basket and get layups around the rim. That's how you score consistently.
Lets it fly. Won't go. As we wind down the fourth, there's a timeout.
Hey, it doesn't look good, but you got to give yourself a chance to win. Last minute of the game, come out of the timeout, get a quick score or get yourself to the free throw line, and then try to knock the ball loose with your pressure defense.
Drive. No good. There's the whistle. They had to stop the clock, so they give the foul.
Number 16, Gasol. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2. Chicago Bulls are in the penalty.
Three-pointer. No go from beyond the arc. And Chicago calls a time with very little time remaining in this one.
To allow a team back in the game is to take poor shots. Not only do you miss, but it saps your energy defensively.
Durant has the double team converge. Bang! Clutch three-pointer. Get him for the foul. They had to do it and stop the clock.
Defensive foul to number 35, Kevin Durant. That's
First free throw, good.
team foul number 3. Chicago Bulls are in the penalty.
Nice job at the line. They're now up 6. And Steve Kerr calls time as we wind down here in the fourth quarter.
You don't need a 3 right now. Attack the basket, get the quick 2, or get to the free throw line, which allows you to set your defense and try to force a turnover.
Nobody near him from long. It's good. A clutch three-pointer. Had to do it there. They stopped the clock with the foul.
There's really no pressure here. When you're up 3 shooting 2 free throws with very little time remaining, all you have to do is make 1 to make it a 2-possession game.
Goes 1 for 2. They now lead by 4 from three-point land. And there's the final buzzer. The final score is 48-44. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew, this is Mike Breen saying good night.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up.